Hey there, Pokemon investigators. Welcome back. You are with Pewter City Gym, and we're going to go ahead and carry on with our playthrough of Detective Pikachu Returns today. How y'all doing? Hope you had a fantastic couple days. So we're about to go and have our little prison visit with the title character of the game. He's still in jail. He's been detained. Finally, these lunkheads caught up to the idea that it's probably a Ditto that's been detained and is doing all these crimes. So, I am a little bit sick, a little bit ill. And my voice sounds like I've been swallowing gravel, so I apologize. Not my preferred, but hey, I'm out here doing the work, guys. What can I say? I want to make sure you have something to watch. So, let's go. Let me explain our Pokemon partner visitation rules. Visits are allowed in the afternoons. You can visit your partner a maximum of twice per day, but they cannot be consecutive visits. Are you ready to visit your partner? Yes. And then follow me.
Yes.
So this is the visitation room. I feel a little nervous in here. Oh yeah? It's your first time here? Oh, wait. What is it, Tim? Oh, nothing. Could you actually wait a second for me, Rachel? Yikes, what do I do? I've been keeping the fact that Pikachu and I can speak to each other a secret. What's Rachel gonna think when she sees me talking to him? If we're gonna keep investigating together, I should just tell her the truth. Are you okay, Tim? You look like you're thinking awfully hard. Do it. Tell her the truth.
Rachel.
Yep.
There's something I want to tell you.
Go for it, buddy.
What is it? It sounds pretty serious.
I don't expect you to believe me, but the truth is, I can understand everything Pikachu says.
There you go. There you go. I know it must be shocking to hear someone say a thing like that. If you don't believe me, I understand. Amazing. Huh? That's incredible, Tim. I'm so jealous that you can communicate with Pokemon. So when you said you'd been solving cases with Pikachu, you really meant it literally. How are you able to talk with him? Do you know how that happened? Honestly, I'm not sure myself. He's the only Pokemon I can understand, too. Pikachu interprets for me when I'm speaking to other Pokemon. Wow, Pikachu's pretty clever. It must be your strong bond of trust with Pikachu that lets you understand him. But we were able to talk as soon as we met. Then maybe you just instinctually understood each other's feelings from the start. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it was the magic of Ryan Reynolds. But hey, you're pretty amazing yourself, you know. You've studied so much about Pokemon, and it's clear how much you care about them. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate you saying that. I've always felt this way, that I want to understand Pokemon better, and have them understand me as well. Always, huh? Yeah, a Pokemon rescued me when I was just a little kid, you know. Interesting.
Once, when I got lost in the
Aw.
forest in Bamboo Burrow, an Ursa ring helped me out.
Aww,
An Ursa ring?
that's so cute.
That's right. I was cold, lonely, and crying, but it stayed by my side and kept me safe.
Aww.
I know that Ursa ring helped me because it could understand what I was feeling. And that's why I wholeheartedly believe that Pokemon and humans can understand each other's feelings. My mother, I learned that from her.
Ah.
Understanding each other's feelings. That's really nice.
Okay. I remember that day so clearly. That Ursaring and I really connected back then, heart to heart. And when I told Mama and Papa about it, they said that humans and Pokemon were always meant to be that close. But Papa's changed. All this Pokemon management stuff is so unlike him, and then when they've done nothing wrong. I understand how you feel, Rachel. Thanks, Tim. Okay, so I think we should be able to have our visit?
Yes.
Oh, do you think Pikachu will get here soon? I may not be able to understand him, but it'll be a relief just to see him safe and sound. Yeah, that's how I felt when I visited him yesterday. Okay, there we go. Here's Pikachu.
Hey. I wonder if Tim's made any progress in his investigation. Hey, Tim, thanks for coming to see me.
I'm glad you're okay, Pikachu.
Oh, and Rachel's here, too. Hey, Tim, are you sure this is okay, letting her see us talk like this?
About that, I actually just told Rachel the secret a minute ago. She knows that you and I can talk to each other.
Wow, that was pretty bold of you. Did she even believe you?
Yeah, she even said she was jealous.
Well, that's a relief. Rachel's a bit of an odd one, isn't she? Either way, there's still an officer in the room, so we should keep it down.
Yeah, I know.
So anyway, let's get straight to the point. I've got something to report to you, Tim. I managed to get help from the other Pokemon in the detainment rooms. Now I can see into all sorts of different places inside the police station.
Wow, that's fantastic. Good thing you figured out how to get along with them.
We're not exactly best friends or anything like that, but I guess that's okay. There's something else I wanted to talk to you about. So, come on, let's pool our information.
What you found?
I found this photo of the incident occurring at Fountain Plaza. Check it out. It's a Pikachu. And I don't gotta tell you, it's not me. That other Pikachu's the real culprit.
But that's your hat in the picture.
Yeah, somebody must have gotten it specifically to frame me. But it's obvious that it isn't me, right?
Right, you've got stripes on your back, but the Pikachu in the photo doesn't have any. Okay, good catch.
Exactly, and I'm curious about that thing on its back. It's the same device that I've got on my back right now, too.
Okay. I asked around the city yesterday about those devices. Based on the testimony I gathered, I'm pretty sure they're meant to keep Pokemon pacified.
To keep them from going berserk, you mean?
Where the other Pikachu went?
Were you able to track down the real culprit, the other Pikachu?
No, we found some tracks, but they trailed off, so I don't know where it went.
Too bad.
Sorry, I haven't been able to prove your innocence yet.
Hey, no need to apologize. I know you're trying your best. If you couldn't find it, you couldn't find it. What's important is what you do next.
Yeah, and as for that double of yours, I think there's a high chance that a different Pokemon was impersonating you.
You think so? Now there's an intriguing theory.
About the Pokemon in the station. By the way, Pikachu, what kinds of Pokemon are helping you in there?
There's lots of them, but the most helpful one is Luxray. He's a bit rough around the edges, but he can see through objects and use powerful electric-type moves.
That vision thing sounds pretty handy, but if you know strong electric-type moves...
Let me stop you right there. I don't think Luxray is a culprit at all. If he were, the PPB wouldn't have had any cause to arrest me in the first place.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, that reminds me. Luxray asked me to pass on a message to you.
What is it?
He wants to know that his friend Mighty Anna is doing out there. The two of them got in a fight, and Luxray's worried about what happened to him in the aftermath. He says Mighty Anna usually hangs around 2nd Avenue.
Got it. I'll keep an eye out for Mighty Anna and let you know what it's doing.
Thanks, Tim.
Okay, so that's everything.
So, any guesses about what Pokemon was pretending to be me?
I have an idea, but I need to consider all the possibilities. Let's see. Okay, deduce. Which Pokemon committed the crimes? Let's think it over. Ditto.
A Ditto, huh? Yeah, Ditto could have made itself look like me.
Ditto's partner said that Ditto can only copy things it can see. That probably explains why there were no stripes on the Pikachu's back in the photo.
But I've looked in every detainment cell and I don't see a Ditto in any of them.
That's strange. If it was detained, it should be in a detainment cell.
Guess I better search the other rooms at the station.
Okay. The Pokemon's, there we go. If the PPB and the police have been using Ditto,
then they're definitely up to no good.
So that's it.
What's it, Tim?
I saw Brad out and about several times while I was investigating. He seemed to be examining the scene of the crime, a crime which had already had a culprit.
That's kind of suspicious.
I really don't want to suspect Brad, but I can't help but... Why don't you want to suspect Brad? He's a jerk. It'd be great if he was guilty. But I can't help but wonder what he was up to.
Yeah, Brad may be a bit of a jerk, but still, we've known him for 2 years now. I don't like having to think of him as a suspect. But you need to look into what he's been up to, Tim.
But...
Tim, you're a detective, aren't you? You're not trying to bring Brad down, you're only trying to uncover the truth.
Yeah, you're right.
And look into the cube-shaped devices, too. I understand their function to pacify Pokemon, but that alone doesn't explain everything.
You're right. The Pikachu in the photo damaged that Slowpoke statue. The devices may have some other function as well. Brad was spotted at the crime scenes. Could he be involved in these incidents? Asked people in the city about Brad. I wonder what Brad was doing at the crime scenes.
I suppose you could ask him. But if he was up to something shady, he might just give you the runaround.
In that case, maybe we should ask the other police officers.
Agreed. You might want to ask people in the city what they think of him, too.
The ditto that made itself look like Pikachu broke the Slowpoke statue, but perhaps the cube-shaped devices had some connection to that. So, how about those cube-shaped devices work?
I keep losing my memory here in the police station, so I really don't know much about them. Try asking people in the city about them. I'm sure there are people who have seen those devices attached to Pokemon. Try hearing what they've got to say.
I mean, we've seen them on Beedrills, so... Beedrill's literally attacking Mewtwo.
Yes.
How did your talk with Pikachu go? As it turns out, he's been investigating the police station top to bottom. Wow, just like a spy.
Hey, I'm not a spy, I'm a great detective.
Visiting time is over.
I wish we had more time. Good luck with your investigation. Not this, darn it.
What is it, Pikachu?
It's just like yesterday, that feeling when I'm about to lose my memory. And my body's moving on its own.
Pikachu! It's no use. Is Pikachu okay? He was walking kind of strange just now. He was like that after our first visit, too. I'm worried about him. Yeah, those devices are easily just some kind of control device. We've established this pretty conclusively by now. Detainment day 2. Tim in the evening.
All right.
So, there are 2 things we need to do. First, find Brad. Second, look into what those cube-shaped devices actually do. Is Brad that man we saw in the plaza? You know him, right? I hope you don't end up squaring off against each other because of this case. Yeah, that'd be pretty scary, but we don't know for sure that that'll even happen. Let's just concentrate on uncovering the truth. Oh, and one more thing. If we see Mightyena, we need to check and see how it's doing. Mightyena? Yeah, Pikachu asked me to check on it. Apparently it's friends with Luxray in the station. Wow, you talked about all that? It just sounded like Pika Pika to me. Yeah, that's normal. I'm pretty sure I'm the weird one here. Not weird, Tim. Exceptional. Heh, thanks, Rachel. I'm glad I opened up to you. Detectives? Oh, sorry, guess we shouldn't keep talking here. No, that's fine. Were you just talking about Brad just now? Yeah, there's something we'd like to ask him about. Well, if you're looking for Brad, he just headed out to 2nd Avenue on new orders. Really? Thanks for letting us know. Okay, we're headed to 2nd Avenue, right? Let's go hear what Brad has to say. Okay. Oh, this Machamp's new. What's up, boy? Just look at my Machamp. Aren't his muscles a sight to behold? They are. Oof. Look at him go. He certainly looks extremely strong. Oh, that's it? Okay. Did the fart come back to its little spot up here? Oh, there's a Pumpkaboo. Hello. So cute. Can't talk to it. Okay. Oh, what is this pretty lady looking for? I don't know what to do.
Excuse me.
Is everything okay? Well, I live on a back street just off of Fountain Plaza, you see, and I always walk through the plaza on my way home. But now whenever I'm walking through the plaza, I keep hearing this strange voice. A strange voice? Yes, but when I turn around to see who's making it, there's never a soul in sight. Do you think it's a ghost? Of course not. I'm sure there's a logical explanation. I hope so, but I don't know. But until I know what that voice is, the plaza's just too creepy for me to go anywhere near it. The case of the Rhyme City Ghost. Doesn't it make you curious, Tim? It sure does. Let's investigate. Thanks for your help. All I want is to feel safe enough to walk through the plaza again. Okay. Probably a ghost-type Pokemon would be my guess. No point going that way. Alright. Keep running into these lampposts. Oh, you two, you shouldn't go this way. It's dangerous. Did something happen? There's an angry Pokemon back there. We should probably leave it alone for a while. What do you think, Tim? Sounds like a police officer came this way. I think Brad must have gone this way, and so should we. Just keep an eye out for that angry Pokemon. Now then, we're going to have to detain this Pokemon properly. It's Brad. And it sounds like he's just about to detain a Pokemon. Oh, oh, he looks so sad.
Oh.
It's a Mightyena. Wait, Tim, isn't that... Yeah, that's the Pokemon Pikachu asked me to check up on. Luxray's friend. Well, well, if it isn't our great detective. You're welcome to observe, but don't get in our way. This Mightyena is preventing the residents from passing through. Not only that, its same Mightyena was previously involved in an altercation with a Luxray. This Pokemon poses a clear threat to the public. I'm afraid we'll have to detain it until we can calm it down. Wait, Brad! And you are... Wait, you're the mayor's daughter, aren't you? Yes, I'm Howard's daughter, Rachel. Just look at this Mightyena, Brad. The poor thing's injured. Please, at least treat its wounds before you take it in. Don't you feel sorry for it? I'll make sure it receives treatment after I've taken it to the station. Will that satisfy you? No, it's not what we told you to do. No, it won't. We'll treat Mightyena ourselves then. Who, you two? My, who knew you were so talented? Tim, let's get help from a Pokemon. Are we even sure there's a Pokemon that can help? We'll go find one right now. I'm sure there's one in the city somewhere. Maybe we can find a Chansey or an Audino or an Indeedee or something. Oh, I know that there was an Audino down in the park at one point. Okay, let's have a look around the city. Okay.
No.
Ooh, let's see. Like, I remember down in Fountain Plaza for a while there was an Audino. Delcatty can't do it. Oh, man, I'm not spotting it, though. I think it was, like, around here. Oh, an Indeedee! Aww. Actually, really cute Pokemon. I love the design. Indeedee. Look, Tim, Indeedee. Hey, you two, what do you think you're doing? Our Pokemon is hurt. Please, we need Indeedee's help. Ah, is that so? Very well. We should always help one another in times of need. Go with them, Indeedee. You can help them out. Indeed. Thank you so much. This way, Indeedee. Heal Pulse. Oh, it's so cute. I love Mightyena. It's easily one of my favorite Hoenn Pokemon. It appears that Mightyena has recovered nicely. Not fully, but it's at least stable for now. Oh, I didn't do the voice. Now, I trust this is enough to put your mind at ease, Rachel. I appreciate you waiting for us to get it treated. There's something I'd like to ask you about, Brad, before you take Mightyena away. And what's that, great detective? There's something off about all these Pokemon detainments the police have been doing. Every single incident was called by the surveillance cameras. That's too convenient to be natural. Surely you've noticed, Brad. Innocent Pokemon are being framed. That's what happened to my Pikachu, and he can't be the only one. So you're suspicious of the surveillance cameras. But the footage on those cameras is incriminating evidence. Look at his smug little face. Unless, great detective, you found evidence the Pokemon are being framed? No, not yet. In that case, I have no choice but to take this Mightyena into custody. It's my duty. Take it away. Yes, sir. Detaining the Mightyena now, sir. I hope Mightyena's okay. It'll be with Pikachu and the others at the station. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is all just so frustrating. We couldn't even stop Brad. If we just had some proof, we just have to find some. We need to find some. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad that Mightyena finally calmed down. Now we can finally get through here safely.
Hey,
Hey, Tim, I bet we could talk to these people right now. You're right, let's see what they have to say. Thank you for calming that mighty Anna just now. You really did us a favor.
yes.
Oh, we actually didn't do too much. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Oh, what did you need? About the cube-shaped device. Do you know anything about the cube-shaped devices that are used when Pokemon are detained? You mean those things they stick to their backs? The way they glow, they're pretty hard to miss. Yeah, they are. Glowing backs, huh? Kind of reminds me of Volbeat or Illumise. Oh, and the Pokemon seem to really dislike those devices. How could you tell? I saw a Pokemon struggling and flailing its limbs. Okay, and about Brad.
Excuse me.
Do you know anything about Brad McMaster? He is the police lieutenant who was just here. Not really, but he certainly was easy on the eyes. Yeah, he gives Rhyme City's finest a whole new meaning. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't think we're going to learn anything useful about Brad from these two.
Hey,
What should we do now, Tim? I doubt we'll be able to speak with Brad directly anymore today. Let's talk to some other people. Lucky for us, there still seem to be a bunch of people out and about. I hope we can learn more about Brad and those cube-shaped devices. Alright, and we will in the next episode. Hey, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. I'm very much looking forward to catching you in the next one. But till then, take care. Bye.